Hi, today I will be reviewing my new bass which I bought 6 days ago. I was looking for video information when I was trying to buy one, but I couldn't see any reviews, so I thought I'd quickly upload one for anyone else who might be thinking about getting one. As you can see, this is the new bass. It's a Revelation RBN5, so obviously it's a 5-string, and I'll just run you through some of the features quickly. So it's an Okume solid body with a quilted maple top, with a maple neck, 12.5-inch radius, 5-string obviously. It's got the block inlays and bound neck, which is really nice, plays really well. The fretwork is brilliant, to be honest. And then you've got a twin rosewood or walnut stripe. It might be roseacre actually, but either way you've got a twin skunk stripe on the back, which looks quite nice. It's not particularly weighty. It weighs slightly less than my jazz bass, which is one of the reasons I wanted it actually, because the jazz bass was a bit of a backbreaker over a long gig. But the neck pocket is really nicely cut. There's not really any sharp edges anywhere, and the truss rod adjustment down at the bottom is really handy, much better than the Fender kind of traditional, top of the headstock stuff, which I think they've actually changed now. It's got a pair of Allen Entwistle humbucking pickups, and then your tone controls and volume is you've got 2 volume and 2 tone for the neck and bridge respectively. Quite high mass string through bridge, which is pretty good, really easy to adjust. The intonation adjusters are off center, so it means that you can kind of just get the screwdriver in there really easily and kind of do what you need to do. Machine heads are just your kind of generic open gear, probably fairly cheap machine heads, but they hold tune really well. I've not had any tuning issues with the stability of this thing. So all in all, been really happy with it. I thought I'd run through some kind of tone comparison so people can actually hear what it sounds like, because that was one of the things. I actually was lucky enough to get to a shop and try it before I bought it, but obviously I'm aware quite a lot of people will probably be buying this online. Retails for £2.99. Which I think is really good value for money, to be honest, for what you're getting, especially when you consider kind of what else you'd be looking at in the 300 quid range. Probably a few like very low end Ibanez's. If you push into like the 350 mark, you might be looking at the Squire jazz light basses, 5 strings and stuff like that. But yeah, really happy with it. I think the features on this are much nicer than what you get with other brands, so really happy with that. So what I'll do first is this is everything fully cranked, so full tone on both pickups and full volume. And I'll just do a little noodle. I'm not going to be doing anything incredible, but yeah, this is kind of just what it sounds like, everything cranked. So that was everything cranked. What I'll do is I'll bring it to neck only, full tone. So this is just the neck. Then I'll roll the tone off so you can hear it with no tone. Quite fat, but it does sound quite muddy. So now what I'll do is I'll roll everything off apart from the bridge, and I'll have bridge full tone. And I'll back the tone off. Is I'll just bring both pickups back on again. I'll just bring that back off, no tone. You can see with no tone that bottom B is a bit flappy, to be honest. who rolls the tone right off. I generally go more neck, about mid-bridge volume, and then kind of the tone dialed back quite a lot. I might just keep a tiny little bit on the neck, but I generally kind of, with this, I find that I actually have to have the tone on slightly more because of that bottom B. It does need just kind of like a bit more mids and highs bringing back into it to kind of, you know, actually get clarity with the sound. And I've heard that is quite a problem with people with 5 strings, that they do notice that B muddies up quite a lot. But generally really happy. Action and intonation was really good out of the box. My personal preference is that I like a particularly straight neck, and then I tend to drop the action quite a lot. So I've got a set of Fender flat ones which I'll be putting on once I've got my kind of understring radius gauges back and stuff like that, so I can actually set it up properly. But I will be, fingers crossed, touring this month with this, so I'm quite excited to see kind of what I can do like over a long period. But yeah, I'll just leave you with a few more sounds that can come out of it, and you guys tell me what you think about it.